Welcome to Halo Effect, and please don't forget to subscribe and click that notification button.
Today we're going to make quinoa water, and this is a fermented quinoa hair water rinse. So simple to make, and the benefits of quinoa are so extraordinary for those of us in our 50s where we deal with hair thinning, slow growth, brittle hair, lifeless hair, all of those kind of things, because there are quinoa is such an extraordinary protein, and it actually really mimics the protein of hair. So when you do a rinse like this and you're able to put it in your hair, leave it in for a while and put it in your hair, what it does is it starts to plump up, actually fill in the protein that's missing from your hair, or reinforce. So this will prevent breakage, split ends. It'll give your hair so much strength and incredibly moisturizing because it has vitamin E in it as well. So let's make it quickly and you'll see how awesome it is. While it only takes a minute to make, you're going to have to leave it fermenting for at least 48 hours, I recommend, up to 7 days if you want. And so you want to buy your organic quinoa in advance, or order it right on Amazon. Just ask Alexa, Alexa, add some organic quinoa to my cart.
Great. I can get you organic quinoa delivered from Fresh. I've added a choice for organic quinoa to Audrey's Fresh cart.
Perfect.
What
Okay.
else would you like for Fresh?
I'm good. Thanks, Alexa. Okay, so that's how simple it is. Then it's going to come, my quinoa is going to come, and I'll be able to make another batch. Another thing that I say is that don't over make ingredients, because while I'll be recommending store-bought products, when I do talk about these ones that you can make for your hair health, they're going to have a short shelf life, so which is mostly a refrigerator life, because you're going to have to refrigerate these things once it's done fermenting, and that stops or dramatically decreases. It doesn't stop it, but it dramatically decreases the fermenting process. So there's a limited time to use it. Making about this much is going to be perfect for you to do a rinse, and then even for you to do a rinse.
Now you're going to take the quinoa, pour about a cup, and then drop it right into the pot. You're going to take 2 cups of water, and then you're going to bring it to a boil. Just continuously stir so none of the quinoa sticks together, but mostly what you're doing is you're getting the nutrients out. You're going to bring it to a boil, but not too long, or the quinoa is going to absorb all your water, and you need that water for the rinse. Next, you're going to turn off the heat, get your jar and a strainer. I know that strainer is rather large, but when I found that when I have a lot of quinoa that I'm pouring in, if I have a smaller strainer, it can kind of overflow. So get a bowl so that you can put your strainer over it, or if your strainer is smaller, you can just hold it over the bowl and pour it all in. Make sure that you move around the strainer so you get the best of all of that. You're going to want all of this liquid that has contained the elements, right, that have gone into the water. Now you're going to take the water and pour it into your jar. And it's still, obviously, you can see very, very hot, which is completely fine. Take a coffee filter and put a rubber band over it.
Okay, so now you have your quinoa, super awesome. Of course, like I mentioned, you have to leave this fermenting. You want to put it up. What I do is I put it in a cabinet, one of the cabinets above, and I don't have anything else in this. Don't put this around in a lower cabinet where you have cleaning solutions and things like that. Just keep it on its own somewhere off, maybe where your dishes are if you have no other room, or if you can dedicate a smaller little cabinet. Sometimes you have them above the stove. You can put it up there, just in a clean, dry, darker area. and leave it be for the at least 48 hours up to 7. Of course, the longer you ferment it, the better it gets, because the fermentation builds all of those wonderful enzymes that then go in your hair and affect your scalp microbiome. So what you can do is you can take this quinoa, strain it just in case it has any sediment in it. You don't want it to get it clog your hair, like an empty spray bottle. You put it in a spray bottle. After you wash your hair, you just spray it all over your hair, put it in a plastic cap, and leave it there for an hour. If you want to do a rinse, then what I recommend is you take a big bowl, hang your head over the sink, pour it on there, massage it in, pour it back in the thing, pour it on again, massage it in, do it a few times until you know that you've saturated your hair with the quinoa. Put it in the plastic cap and then leave on an hour. And then that way what you're doing, and a heated cap as well is really great, because what you're doing is you're opening up the shafts, the cuticles of the hair, and you're allowing this natural protein and its ingredients to get right in there, and you're good to go. So when you're done with the rinse, you can just wash your hair as regular, put your conditioning treatment in, and you're good to go. If your hair is in really bad condition, like breaking a lot, really brittle, not cooperating, I would do this twice a week for 2 weeks. Otherwise, if you're still not in good condition from the kickoff, if your hair is not in good condition, but not truly terrible and damaged, then I would do it once a week. I do a protein treatment once a week. I just watch for, like I said in my method video, if you do too much protein, it can make your hair brittle. It'll be strong, but it'll snap, right? So you just want to balance that flexibility and protein. And that's what I love also about the quinoa as a hair rinse, that it actually has both. It's not just giving you protein, it's giving you softness and strength. So it's quite exceptional. Okay, can't wait to hear how it went for you. Let me know if you have any questions, or please do share the benefits of it that you've experienced through trying it out. Please subscribe, please share with other women over 50 that these videos exist, and please click that notification button so you know when I am loading new videos, which is every single week. Thank you for watching.